Hello everyone, Snipe Trading here. I'm gonna go over my trade for today. I just did one trade and it was a loss. There's a few lessons to learn here, and one is stubbornness, two is to follow your plan, and three is to change bias when things shapes up or goes against you. So PTX, I saw it halting at 10 o'clock here, and what I saw was there's this resistance around this 220, 220, 230 area. That's where the daily resistance is, and initially my original plan was to short in that area. So if I show my orders, let's see, let me put it by time. So you can see here, so sorted by time. My order at 225 got rejected, and then this is before the halt, but I placed an order at 225, and then just when I short sell those, I put an order at 199 and 220 before this big move here, which reached the high of 220. So my original plan was to short a parabolic halt and then resume and then shoot up to 220 to short, but for some reason I saw a little weakness when it was popping up, and then I kind of shorted too early, and then I added, and then I should have stopped when it broke to new highs here, but I kind of got stubborn, reshorted it here, and then shorted some more and then covered to downsize. But yeah, this ended up not going the way I like, and this actually created a pattern I liked on the long side, and that is the cup and handle when resistance here becomes support. So you can see this is cup here, and then it break above the resistance up here, which is 180, and then it kind of hold this support and then break above. So this is one of my favorite pattern to the long side. It's a cup and handle here, and as you can see, it kind of broke, and I stopped out half my shares here, and that was like $190, $200 loss. So what I have is I have a $200 max loss limit per day for my account, just as a safety net, because sometimes I tend to revenge trade or size up too big and end up losing more than I can chew. So what happened is I saw this 220 area and was trying to see how well this 220 area works just based on the daily chart here. So I held half my position and pretty much sold it after hours here for pretty much flat. My average was around 175. So pretty much if I didn't cut this, would have got more emotional and probably took a bigger loss here, which will be like 400. But yeah, I took some loss here and then went flat on the rest of the day. But yeah, so this can be avoided if I would stop out earlier. And the other reason why I wanted to flip my bias here from short to long, but since if I stop out here, my profit loss will be over 200, or my loss will be over 200, and I wouldn't be able to go long since I'll be locked out of my account from entering position. So that's another reason why I couldn't re-short up here and I couldn't reshort any of these during the day. I just had to hold through it and take it off on the dip. Yeah. That's all I have for today. Hopefully tomorrow's a new day, and hopefully these mistakes can be improved on my next trades, and try to avoid fighting trend, wait for the downside, be more patient, and be less stubborn, take small losses. So my loss here, I could have took off like $30 loss, $40 loss, but I kept adding, which is a huge mistake. Okay, thanks again for watching, guys. If you like my content, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.